has been ages since I have filmed anything, and I don't know how useful or interesting this will be for everybody, but we are 9 days away from our next Walt Disney World trip, and I don't normally get the cases down from the loft and start packing or organising this early, but I went to Sainsbury's this morning after I dropped the kids off and bought a whole bunch of toiletries and medicines and other things that we usually take with us when we travel. So I thought I would come on and show everybody what I like to bring with us when we travel to Walt Disney World. So we have 16 nights, so we need a fair amount of stuff. As you can see from the title, I have anxiety. I have general anxiety, and I have health anxiety. The health anxiety is the worst. My kind of generalized anxiety is not too bad, but my health anxiety, especially when we're going away, is off the charts. So the way I kind of try and help myself to combat my anxiety is to make sure I'm totally prepared in case anybody gets sick. So here we go. This is packing toiletries with health anxiety. So we are in a condo this time. We're not on Disney property. We're not in a hotel, so we won't have I'm assuming, I can't remember because it's been a while since we've stayed at these condos, we won't have shampoo and stuff, I'm guessing, in the condo like you do in a hotel or Disney. You have your kind of mini toiletries, so I'm guessing we won't. So I've got a full-size shampoo. This is just a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. That will be fine for the whole family. So that's going in. Likewise, a full-size shower gel. That will be fine for the whole family. The kids and I have got fairly sensitive skin, but these two brands I know that they're okay with, so they're both going to be fine for the kids and for Dan and I. So yeah, shampoo, conditioner, stretch over, close up. This is my favourite deodorant for when we're in Florida, for every day really, but especially when we're in Florida. I don't like a spray, I don't like a roll-on. I find that the stick deodorants are much better, especially in the Florida heat. So deodorant for me. Dan will sort his own deodorants and stuff. He packs his own kind of small what's the word? Bag. I was going to say makeup bag, but that doesn't make sense. Like travel toiletry bag. Dan will pack his own. So shampoo, conditioner, 2-in-1, shower gel, deodorant for me. Then we will get on to sun creams. I've actually got a separate bag for sun creams. I don't like to pack these loose in the case. We have had them leak before. One of them did actually leak slightly because I hadn't clicked the lid fully shut, so it did leak when we went over to Disney in July. So I always pack it in a bag so that it's not, if it leaks, it's not going to leak on your rest of your stuff in the case. So our favourite sun cream is Boots Sultan. So I get a couple of different ones. I've got the Protect and Swim one, which is more water resistant. So this has got this lasts 3 hours without you having to reapply it if they're in the pool. These are the once a day ones, by the way. Obviously it's not once a day. If you're in the pool, you have to reapply, but it lasts 3 hours. Again, a kid's once a day. This is just the regular Protect and Play one. So if we're off out to the parks, I put this on in the morning, and it is good all day. Factor 50, obviously, we all wear factor 50. If you wear less than 50 in Florida, you nuts? Like, it blows my mind. I can't believe it when I see people that like got Factor 8 oil. Like, come on, you should know better. Factor 50, Dan and I wear Factor 50 and the kids. We have never, unless Dan and I have forgot to apply it in an area, we have never been burnt. The kids have never ever been sunburnt. So this is the Protect and Play one. I apply it in the morning before we go out to the parks, and then that is good all day. Usually we come back and have a nap, and then go out later in the evening. If we're going out later in the evening, if it's like 4, 5, 6 o'clock, I will still reapply this because it is still flipping hot in Florida at that time. So, but like I said, it's good all day. But I would say if you've been out early and you're staying out all day till late, or you're going out again later, reapply it. It's the adult version, once a day for Dan and I, and an after sun, which, like I said, we've never been burnt really, so, but it's kind of just like a nice sort of moisturizing thing for after your showers and whatnot. So, sun creams, done. Pam Bam from Black Pam. It smells amazing. I'm going to put some on now. The kids and I all suffer from eczema. And this, I have been searching, I would say, for probably 20 years nearly, round about that, for something to help my hands, because I get terrible eczema on my hands. I've tried so many different creams. Every time I would read an article or see someone suggesting something, or a Facebook advert or whatever, I would try it. And nothing has helped until I found this. Now, full disclosure, I do know Claire, who owns and runs Black Pam. She does not give me Black Pam for free. I would never ask for it for free. But this is not sponsored or an ad. I just love it, and genuinely, this is the only thing that has helped my eczema in 20 years. So this is definitely coming with us. Right, now on to the medicine type stuff. So for the grown-ups, paracetamol and ibuprofen. I will usually put one in the case, not like one whole thing, but one strip in the case and one strip in the hand luggage of each. You know, that way when sometimes you get, I don't know how you feel when you're traveling on a plane, but I sometimes get a bit headachy towards the end of the journey if it's long haul. So ibuprofen usually works the best for me for a travel headache. The only other thing I need to buy, which they didn't have in Sainsbury's, but I know they have it in our local pharmacy, is for Dan. Dan gets a bit travel sick. He doesn't actually vomit, TMI, but he feels unwell often when we fly. So he takes Quells, I think they're called. They didn't have them in Sainsbury's, so that is the only other thing I need to buy for the adults. And then really just paracetamol and ibuprofen is the only thing we need. These are my go-to sweets, lozenges, whatever you want to call them, for throat and chest problems. Sometimes the AC in the condo or hotel or wherever we are, because everywhere you go it's blasting out AC, and I think especially when you're sleeping when it's on, sometimes I get quite a dry cough and sore throat, and I'm almost positive it's caused by the AC. So these are my favourite because they really, if you get that dry throat and that like horrible tickly cough, soothing menthol sweets, Jakeman's throat and chest. So Dermaline, in case anybody hurts themselves. Actually, I had to put this on my bug bites. I didn't have anything with us for insect bites because I've never been I've never been bitten before. I always thought I was one of those people that like the bugs didn't like. But this trip, or last trip, sorry, just in July, I was bitten horribly in Animal Kingdom. I think I came home with about 15 to 20 bites on my legs, and some of them were really sore. So I decided to put Germaline on it just in case, because like you really don't want infected bug bites on holiday, do you? And I like this one because I mean Savlon's does the same similar job obviously, but Germaline is an antiseptic, but it's also got a local anesthetic as well. So if something's a bit sore, it will kind of calm it down as well. So actually that worked really well on my bug bites. But I think when we're in America, I'm not going to buy it before we go because they probably have a better choice in America. I might get some like insect repellent that I can put on my legs, because honestly, first time ever I got bitten to death. Anyway, so yeah, I had bug bites. Dan slipped and like totally took the skin off one of his kneecaps. So Germaline was handy, along with water resistant plasters or band-aids if you're American, or for anywhere else that doesn't call them plasters. They're obviously essential. It's filling up nicely, look at this. Whew. What's next? For the kids, I always take multivitamins. They take them every day at home, and then I take them with us because I think all the germs on the plane, especially at Walt Disney World as well, when you're just so close to people all the time and you're just touching everything, all different surfaces all the time. So in here I just have enough for what we need. So like I've cut 1.5. Got the 3 to 6 ones for Cora, and then in the same packet I've just put them together just to keep them there. 7 to 11 for Heath. Another essential, digital in-ear thermometer. I think you know, as a parent, as a mum especially, if your kids have a fever, like you can just tell, you feel them, you're like, okay, you're warm. But I like to have a digital one as well, just so I know how warm they are. Incidentally, last time we were there in July, the kids both had a fever. It was really weird. Heath said he was tired and he felt a bit achy. He said his legs were sore. And he's not one to moan, and he's not one to want to leave the parks or not do anything. But we were in, we weren't. We were in Magic Kingdom one morning, and he said he was tired, he didn't feel too good, and his legs were achy. And I felt him, and I thought, you're warm. And he had a fever of, I think it was 39. So like not scary high, but high. So we headed home, we went for a nap. The next day we just took it easy, had a bit of pool time. But his only complaint was that he was warm and he felt a bit achy and tired. I have no idea what he had. But then I think literally 4 days later, the same happened with Cora. Or they had a headache as well. That's right, Cora said my head hurts, which is an unusual thing to say for a 3-year-old. So I was like, oh, here we go. You know, you just know they've caught it off the other one. So she was the same. She felt a bit achy, a bit tired. She had a fever of 39. We just had another rest day and then back to normal. So I have no idea what it was, but they just felt a bit iffy for a few days. Very strange. Anyway, so that's why it's good to have a thermometer, and it's also good to have your kids paracetamol and ibuprofen. I know you can get different brands of these, or you can just get the generic pharmacy versions. The kids like the taste of Calpol the best, and they like the Calpol brand of ibuprofen the best, which is Calprofen. So these two will actually go in the hand luggage because they're less than 150 mils. So they're 100 mils. You see that? These are both 100 mils. So what I normally do for put them in the hand luggage just in case anybody feels not that great on the plane. I put them in one of the clear bags, and then I just kind of fold the box down, and then I'll put that in the bag as well. Just like that. And then the syringy thing. So usually, like, we've never had any issues going through security with that. Sometimes one of the security agents will say, I'm just going to take your medicine and test it, and I don't know what they do. I think they like swab the outside or whatever. So they'll go in the hand luggage. Also in the hand luggage, anti-bac wipes. I put them in the hand luggage because I like to wipe things down on the plane. They said to us on the way out, oh, the plane's been cleaned, the plane's been sprayed, you don't need to clean the surfaces yourself. Honestly, I do not believe that, because it did not look clean. And yeah, we all ended up not well. And fair enough, we could have caught something at Disney when we arrived, but also I just think planes are quite germy and I like to make sure they are clean. So these are going in the hand luggage along with the kids' medicine. Antibacterial, 99% of bacteria and viruses, it says. Kills COVID-19 virus and cold and flu viruses. So the last thing you want is to be ill on holiday. And like I said, we were all not well, but thankfully it was only for a few days. So this will go in. I will give the plane seat and table area a bit of a wipe down, and also when we get to our condo, I'll do kind of some of the surfaces in the condo as well. So there's that. This one is same thing, but it's hand wipes. Usually I take the kids to wash their hands before we eat, but on the way back home, the sink was not working in the plane toilet. So hand wipes. And I think the kids' immune systems are still not great after having so long of not mixing with their peers and catching all the bugs that they normally would. I do take them to wash their hands a lot. So if we're in Disney and we're going to sit down for lunch, we'll do a quick restroom break before and we'll go wash hands. But it's not always practical to do that if you're just grabbing a snack from somewhere. You don't necessarily want to go and find a restroom and go and walk somewhere to wash your hands first. So they might be handy for that. And then just regular wipes. We like the water wipes. If you're a mum of little ones, I'm sure you always have wipes in your bag, because I do. So these will all go in hand luggage. Thankfully I've got a decent sized bag, so that will all fit in. Tissues as well will go in hand luggage. The next thing I'll pack toiletry wise, well not toiletry wise, medicine wise, is for Cora. So Cora has asthma, and she is only 3, so she has a spacer to take her inhalers. So a friend of mine made this lovely stitch bag that fits her spacer and her inhalers. So this is what I like to use to carry her stuff and keep it safe. So this obviously goes in hand luggage. So spacer, she has her steroid preventer, and then she has her salbutamol reliever. So we got to make sure that we have the blue and the brown and the spacer, and that's in her cool bag. This is our emergency, just in case, extra steroids for Cora. If her asthma gets bad, we've got those. Cora has something called viral induced wheeze along with her asthma, which is basically if she gets a normal cold or cough virus, it can really exacerbate her asthma. So sometimes she will get a really, really frightening wheeze when she's not well. Luckily, since we've been on the brown preventer inhaler, touch wood, she has been good. Her asthma has been really well controlled, and she's had a couple of colds and coughs now where she's only needed a few puffs of the blue and not loads, but just in case we have, so she has her inhaled steroid, and then this is an oral steroid soluble tablets. So she has a 3-day course as an emergency. If she is unwell and her wheeze gets out of control, then we have that for her. And I've just got a spare blue inhaler in there as well. So that will go in hand luggage. I think that is it. So that is my big bag of toiletries, medicines, multivitamins, then my bag of sun creams, and then we have all Cora's medicines, the cow pollen Nurofen that will go in the hand luggage. Oh, stretch over here. All the various wipes and tissues. So the last thing is I will just pack my makeup. And then I think that's it really. Then it'll be on to the clothes and hand luggage, just making sure that we've got everybody's headphones, everybody's devices, and whatnot. I always pack in hand luggage spare clothes, just in case. I've got this fear that our cases are going to go missing and then we'll have no clothes. So at least if you've got like a day's outfit. So everybody's hand luggage, they have shorts, t-shirts, and swimsuits or swimming shorts. So I packed that for me, the kids, Dan. Everybody has one change of clothes and swimming stuff, just in case we don't have cases straight away. We don't need to run out to try and get stuff to wear. So hopefully that won't happen, but I always like to be prepared for that. Shall I show makeup? I don't bring much with me, but I'll show it. Hang on. Okay, back. Yeah, I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I don't take a lot of makeup with me, but just in case anybody's interested in what goes on my face while we're away. Most of my makeup is ELF. So this is a BB cream. I don't wear this every day. I don't have BB cream on today. I only have bronzer, blush, highlight, mascara, and a bit of concealer under my eyes. That's all I have on. So I don't wear this every day, but sometimes if we go out in the evening, I'll put a bit of BB cream on for a bit more coverage. So I've got ELF BB cream. I wear ELF blush. Sometimes I will put, I've got this like cheek stain. Sometimes I will put that on. It's just like a nice peachy pink, but often I don't really need that because I have like this is a highlighter. Can't really see the colour very well. So it's got, I've got it on at the moment. It's got like a little bit of a nice little highlighty shine to it, but it's also pinky coloured. So I don't really need to wear that if I've got this one on. I have a brow kit that's ELF as well, so it comes with like the gel and then the powder. ELF mascara. The ELF mascara is not my favourite. I feel like it's a little bit smudgy, but it's quite good. But I love the bronzer, the highlighter and the brow kit. This is my favourite. This is a under eye concealer and highlighter. So that's really handy because it's in one thing. So I just put a little bit under my eyes, and then the highlighter, I haven't got any highlighter on today, but sometimes I'll dot some of that on my cheeks, brow bones, and dot it around other places. So that one's really good. Whoops. Mostly on my lips I just wear, I've got an Elizabeth Arden 8 hour like lip balm type thing. So that is mostly what I wear, but occasionally, oh, obviously I've got a brush for my blush. Occasionally I will wear lipstick, so I do have a red MAC lipstick and a red lip liner. It's kind of a pinky red, so occasionally I will wear lipstick. I've also got, this is a Kiko. It's kind of like a brownie colour. So I've got that one. And then I've got like a little roll-on perfume. I don't wear any spray perfumes or anything like that. They're not my thing. So all my makeup fits in to this wee bag. I have a, what do you call it? Eyeshadow brush. So all fits in this little bag except for an eyeshadow palette. And again, I don't wear eyeshadow every day, but it's nice to have it just in case. This is a Kat Von D eyeshadow palette. So that's my makeup. I might this time, I haven't tried this yet, Prime and Stay finishing powder. I might try this one. I haven't worn it before. I didn't bring any powder last time because I don't usually need it in the UK because I have really dry skin. Like, I'm not oily at all in any way. Like, I'm the complete opposite, I think. Like, it's not oily, it's not even combination, it is dry, my skin. So I don't tend to use powder because then it just kind of like cracks. But I might try this when we're away just because it is so humid and I do have so much sun cream on that I did find in Florida my face was fairly shiny. So I might just put that one in and give it a go. Anyway, I have waffled on now for half an hour. And I don't know if that was interesting or useful to anybody, but maybe if you haven't been abroad before or to Disney before or away for a while or away with children, it might be useful. And if you have health anxiety like me, it might be useful to you to see how I kind of try and combat that by packing all the things. Like, I feel calmer because I know everything is packed that the kids might need and that Dan and I might need if we're not well. Yeah, so that's it. I'll maybe come on again and do some outfits. If anybody's interested in that, I'll maybe do some of my outfits and some of the kids' outfits and talk about what kind of clothes we pack and how we pack for 2 weeks at Disney, if that would be interesting. But yeah, there we go. So that's half an hour waffling on about toiletries and medicines. But yeah, I hope everybody's good, and yeah, maybe I'll upload again soon and see you in the next video.